What's up, you guys? It's Jono. Today I want to talk about a situation that happened over the weekend. I just became aware of it myself. This was tweeted about 2 days ago, and yesterday is when it all went down at SDCC, that is San Diego Comic-Con. They had a very, very large panel, a Pokemon GO panel, and everybody thought that there would be a legendary Pokemon at this panel. So I'm reading the article here at wired.com, and it talks about basically how Pokemon GO has taken the country by storm. The game makers, Niantic and Henke, have not been able to handle the capacity of the game, which is a serious issue. So they're talking here about Phil DeFranco said, "A little birdie told me if you want the first spawn of a legendary bird in Pokemon GO, you should be at Hall H tomorrow, SDCC." That's where they had the that's where they actually had the panel. So the Hall H was actually the second location that they chose because there wasn't enough capacity in the first location because they knew so many people were going to show up. So they chose a location that could hold 6,000 or 7,000 people, and more people than that even showed up. And they were very, I'm sure, worried about doing a potential event and having all the servers go down and then having everybody write articles about how they tried to do an event and it failed. So they did not do an event, and everybody was basically chanting Mewtwo and show us the Moltres, and Henke finally had to say that they weren't going to have any new Pokemon that day. So that's pretty sad, but there is some really interesting information that's coming out as a result of the panel that they did. There are actually characters related to each team, and those characters were not revealed because they basically weren't ready to reveal them at the launch of the game. So now they're kind of like doing a post update and saying, hey, there were these characters that we meant to tell you about before you picked your teams. And it's like, well, maybe I would have liked to know about that before I picked my team. So that's a little bit interesting why they decided not to tell anybody that before now, but it's probably just one of those missed opportunities, like the many missed opportunities that they've had during the launch of this game. So this is a really interesting article. I do recommend everybody reading the whole thing. I wanted to talk about the possibility of there being a legendary Pokemon available, and there was not a legendary Pokemon available. And also, I think another reason why they decided not to do that is because, like many people thought of immediately when they saw this, I would actually change my location using a location changer to get a legendary Pokemon. I'm that desperate. I think there's a lot of people who are actually that desperate. So I don't recommend doing that. I'm not doing that, and I have never done that because I don't want to get my account banned. But, you know, I can't be at San Diego, so it would have been nice to get down there and get the bird. And I'm thinking that maybe they wanted to get all of those people to figure out a way to stop them from playing because it is such a persistent issue. And basically, why would they want to allow everybody who wasn't even at the event to get their Pokemon just because they figured out how to hack the game? So I'm sure that they want to get that under control as well before they do anything serious. So that is just my quick coverage of this particular thing. I made a post about this on Instagram, and I wanted to show everybody a quick video about what actually went down. And there was no legendary Pokemon, unfortunately, at San Diego Comic-Con. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to all my awesome subscribers, and peace.